Oh.
Boom. Boom goes the dynamite. Alfred Chicken. In house. Run
Alright,
through.
so yeah, this was a game that when I saw it on my little game list, I was interested from the beginning. Like what
Why?
was gonna happen.
This is rare. I've never heard of this before, and I had a lot of games. I've never fucking heard of this game.
Well, yeah, I guess they made a Super Alfred Chicken for the Super Nintendo, and then
They did. I do remember that.
they made a Game Boy version of the game. It's actually longer than this version.
Is it based
that
off the
little
same thing?
button I landed on, it's a switch that'll it makes different blocks appear. Any block with a star on it, it'll become solid, so you can jump on them. Now, all this stuff's all like little secret things. This jam stuff helps you out because you can you end up being able to shoot.
What did A and B do? So like you can shoot with B and you jump with A, and that was the game.
Yep. And there's no running, there's no speeding up. So sometimes it's frustrating because it's slow. But at the same time, you feel ridiculous wondering why a chicken is not fast.
Yeah, what's his quest? Is he trying to lay
He's trying to get his girlfriend
or rape?
back.
So he's trying to rape. All forms of animal sex are rape.
I'm on board with that. It's a good joke. Oh, yeah, speaking of jokes, Jaleel White, Urkel. I saw him on a movie called Mega Shark versus the Crocosaurus.
Very attractive.
It's basically a gigantic crocodile dinosaur fighting a gigantic shark.
Did he?
And the
How'd he
best
do?
part about it was they totally switched him for another actor at the end of the movie.
What? Like, because he
He's still-
died, or like just because he
No,
obviously quit?
He was still alive. They just used a different guy.
I think he div it out. He was just like, I won't do this anymore.
I don't know what happened. Like when we saw it, we were so confused because I mean we didn't think it could possibly be the Jaleel White character, but it had to be. There's no way it wasn't. It was a whole different guy.
Today, I heard the worst joke I've ever heard. Well, at least in a while. So this pedophile... They always start great. So this pedophile is taking this little kid deep, deep, deep into the woods, and they keep walking, and it just gets darker and scarier. And the trees just look more twisted and weird, and they keep going. And finally the little kid starts getting really scared, and he tugs on the pedophile's shirt. And he goes, Mister, I'm really scared about these woods. And the guy goes, you think you're scared? I gotta walk back to the car all alone.
That's even better than a dumb baby joke.
Yeah,
That's good.
That's one of the best jokes I've heard in a while. Just awful.
That's a good one. I like that one. It's fun. But yeah, so you rock around when those little snail people are up in that defensive position, you can't hit them. It's all one hit death.
Those black things are like warp points or doors or what the fuck?
Yeah, they're doors. You just go in the door.
Is there a concept to this? Like, why? It's like this weird children's playroom.
Yeah, see, I think every stage has like a different theme. Yeah, this is like some weird toy room thing.
Muppet Babies type shit.
Yes,
What do
I
the
couldn't
stars
tell
do?
you.
You're ignoring them. You obviously don't care. Are those power-ups or just collectibles?
Just points. And I don't care about points. And I mean, you see how slow he moves, like, just... I mean,
This
is,
game
I think,
moves
the 8th
really
or 9th time.
slow.
I think this is like the 8th or 9th time that I went through, like, the game. I kept on dying on the last boss. And, there's a point where you just give up on everything other than your objectives. So, like, I don't get any bonus points or anything that like aren't just already in the way. See, like, I don't even go back and get that star. It was right underneath me. I just don't care.
And yet those green things they're just part... How would you even instinctively think that those green things are part of the level? Because they look like enemies, like stuck on a...
You jump around.
Fucking mindscape. Seriously.
Yeah,
Dude,
I mean, the levels are pretty easy. Like, there's a huge difficulty jump from level 4 to level 5. I'll talk about that when we get there.
That was weird.
But it's rough.
Okay, so wow, now you're in a floating thing. This is like everything that Adventures of Bayou Billy was supposed to be.
Bayou Billy was ass game. They had
remember the hype though? That was supposed to be the best NES game ever made.
Well, just because you put a bunch of stuff in a cartridge doesn't make it good.
It was supposed to be like amazing. You were supposed to have every single thing you could ever possibly want to do in a game, and that was supposed to be the game.
This boss annoys me. All right, so I'm pelting him with bullets right now. Every square takes 3 hits to lose on his life bar.
Jesus.
That's 30 hits for this. I mean, for how slow you are, it always feels like you're on the verge of getting hit by this thing.
And he just follows you too. It's not a pattern. He just the pattern is he comes after you no matter what you fucking do.
Yeah, and he speeds up.
So it's basically a troll game.
Yeah, see 30 times, 30 hits. And then you collect that weird thing he poops out, and then you fly around again.
What?
Or flying around, you get all the little presents, and you get an extra life if you do them all. I think I might get all of them this run for some reason. But yeah, I was watching. It was called Piranaconda. It was a half piranha, half anaconda in Hawaii.
What was the one that had Debbie Gibson and Tiffany? Because that's the only thing that anybody ever... It was like
that one,
Sharktopus versus Ultra... I downloaded
that
it.
It was Mega Shark versus...
yes.
It wasn't Sharktopus. Sharktopus was his own movie.
I wasn't a fan of her music, but man, am I a fan of her titties.
Alright, so this secret area I found on accident. Actually just fell.
Wow.
Happened to be like a false floor.
Weird. Does he give you anything, or what will help you?
He gives you the jam. Every level you have to find it.
This game is mesmerizing.
Okay.
So, was the actual cartridge hard to get? Because I've never heard of this game for the NES.
It took a little while for me to find. I mean, I didn't spend too much time really looking for it, but it wasn't exactly in every store. You know?
Got any doubles?
This I think is awesome.
What the fuck? What is that? What's going on? I am lost.
If you do the dive bomb long enough, you become a rocket. Cool.
That makes perfect sense.
No reason behind it. You just become a rocket. It's awesome.
Chicken rocket. Chicken picking. Now I assume if you jump on that black stuff, you die, or whatever it is.
Yeah, there's spikes. But I highly suggest watching Piranaconda. It's pretty awesome.
Jaleel White.
Jaleel White was in Mega Shark. That's a little trick too. You jump to the left. But you get the radio and changes music. I'm not sure what else it really does. Why not?
Why not?
Just music. Yeah, why not?
We're doing a bunch of other shit. What the fuck? You just... You get balloon and you go through that. I am lost on this particular venture.
This game is great. It's a fun game. The music's good. The gameplay is good. He's just slow. So once you get used to how slow he is, it's all right. But at the same time, you can't really.
I don't hate the music. The music is very Mappy.
It's lively.
It's Mappy Land. It's fucking Mappy Land. I just blew your mind.
But no, you should check out Piranaconda, dude. It's great. And the awesome thing is, every time the Piranaconda thing attacks people, it just turns them into a red mist of blood.
Well, because that's the cheapest way to do it.
All right, now
It's like the Shark Attack.
depending on which side you're on, like, and you peck the thing, it'll change the arrow. So if you're on the right side, it'll go counterclockwise.
And that's that goofy thing that's on the bottom that's following a track?
Well, no, it's following my arrows. But I need to move the bomb through those little bricks so I can get to that button.
To the Muslim crescent that's up there in the middle?
Yes.
The crescent of Allah? Dude. This game, bro.
It's an interesting game, man.
Yeah!
Like, when I saw it, I played through it, I realized it wasn't an awful game.
I am watching mouth agape. And then you just found that. Okay.
Yeah,
What year was this released?
93.
So it was like the last NES game.
One of the last. The last one came out in 95. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty much the last.
95? What was it?
Wario's Woods.
Oh, was it okay.
Yeah. Well, that was the last licensed game. The latest game that I actually own is the that
The thing you,
the
that
bike
link you
racing
sent me.
challenge thing.
Oh no, I thought it was that gimmick or some goofy.
No, Mr. Game. No. That one just came. It was only just released like in Scandinavia or something weird.
Oh, I thought it
Came
was
out
a
in,
custom
like,
because there's new
93,
custom games for NES now, aren't there?
Yeah, there's a couple new games that have been coming out. There's a one I'm playing right now called Nomolo Storming the Castle. Cat because you're a giant cat, so it's a cat.
And here I thought you couldn't fall because it would make you die.
Well, you're a chicken.
Why would you
to
have a
wait.
thing that moves over stuff? I'm baffled by this game. Why would you make it look dangerous and have platforms going over it if you could totally just walk over it? What's the fucking point?
All right, so now you see here, you have
That's a
to
black
use those
thing.
arrow things now, but now you have to be more precise with them. So like the first time you get introduced to the arrows, it's really simple, and then it gets more difficult. Like I like the way that the game is set up to where it introduces all the elements to you in the first level. I mean,
And it
obviously it
expects a lot
doesn't
of you.
introduce everything, but you know, it introduced you to the concept of the water can. You know, in the white, it was white in the open, and then as the game goes on, you have to do more things to find the water can. But you know, the game definitely tells you, this is in the game. Look for one. Look for one in every level.
So Mindscape was just straight up ahead of their time.
This is a good game. I mean, they made, but they made
Jump
Paperboy.
over the dildos.
So you just you wait for those things to drop.
More dildos.
What was? Because we were watching there was one of those weird sci-fi movies with Debbie Gibson and Tiffany. They were both in it.
I haven't watched it yet. I did download it though. I have to see it.
Oh, and there's there's the water can. That's why it was in that weird spot where you have to go through the floor. Yeah, this is definitely one of the. I mean, it's a fun game. It's a fun game to play. Another fun game is frisbee golf, which I played for the first time ever today.
I got banned from using my Arobi.
Because you were using something that wasn't a frisbee.
Fuck you! Arobi is totally a frisbee. You throw it and another person catches it. How is that not a frisbee? Fuck no!
got a
Seriously,
giant
fuck
hole
you!
in
How
the
is that
middle of it.
not a frisbee?
Because a frisbee is
Because
a
it's
solid
better.
disc.
I don't play
Frisbee is a
commie
solid
frisbee.
disc.
It's
not
better.
a ring that you throw.
Yeah,
not
it's
a hoop.
better. Because some fucking capitalist just figured out, oh, hey, this is better. Capitalism. America. Fuck yeah. Anyway, yeah. First time I played frisbee golf was in 8th grade, and I got banned from using my Arobi. And I had to use a shitty,
For
awful
good reason.
plastic, garbage, free, whatever, Back when companies used to give away free frisbees for whatever you did for science in college. Mr. Schmidt, you prick. Cocksucker, not lesbian.
You see, now this is the same boss as the last
That
fight.
is the exact same boss as the last one.
Yeah, but now he's got that bomb floating around, so it makes his hit radius a little bigger.
So it's a dick move. They want you to die. What happens if you die?
You start over from the boss. Like, you don't have to play the whole level again.
Okay, because I was gonna say that's kind of a dick move.
Yeah, but see, you have to hit this guy 30 times. Like, you have to go and like, I mean, I don't know, your thumb starts hurting because, like, in vain, you press the D-pad like harder to try to move faster because you're so slow.
And you can't because you move slow.
Yeah, but after a while, like, you run out of options. He's too close.
So you have but then he moves faster. You're just designed to lose.
See, you don't know how creepy you know how scary this whole section is right now when he speeds up. See how close that bomb is coming to me like every time?
No, you're barely making it. You should be dead, frankly. Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
So then he poops out that little guy. Up. And I think this is the last bonus stage.
Now you're all fast though for the bonus stage. What's up with that?
See, I don't know. That's what I don't understand. He's fast in some points and he's not fast in other points. Just takes me out of the game. And something I did notice too, because when you get the jam for all the different levels and stuff, you just tend to look at the character because he's not doing anything. You have to wait for the text to happen. So he actually looks, Alfred Chicken looks a lot like 8-bit NES Bart Simpson. He looks incredibly similar.
Now,
here's the last level of the game.
This game is, watching this, except from the dildos that you could fall in and die, it is not an Acclaim game. Acclaim made the worst games ever. Like, Acclaim made it a point to make the worst game. The only thing ever worse than an Acclaim game is LJN.
Well, everything LJN made was awful.
It was the worst game ever. X-Men, LJN.
Yeah, the Uncanny X-Men was bad. That was the one where you had to have 2 players in order to play it. If you only had one person, you had to pick 2-player mode, but the other player had to be a computer.
And they just died. That's all they did. They just died.
It wasn't even that. They would just, if you gave them like, because you can like nudge things, like punch them, but you just kind of nudge them, or you can shoot lasers at them.
Nothing would happen though.
But if you give the computer guy lasers,
it didn't matter who you picked. You just die. It was this overhead clusterfuck of just you dying. It was the worst game ever made. I actually owned that game. Got it at the toy outlet.
I see. This is where the speed becomes an issue. Those little whale things, that
looks like a pain in the dick. Just saying.
But so you get this little weapon too, this lame weapon. It goes around you, but you look at like half time it doesn't even hit the thing.
What happens if you get whatever's what's jumping around? What is that?
It's a musical note. It's just bonus points.
Big deal. Not gonna do shit against that, right?
No, you just have to wait.
You're making a really good run at this, though. Why'd you? And that's just a time thing. You just lose it because you lose it.
Yeah, it's on a timer.
So for as weird as all the little things are, this game is still, it's very well ahead of its time.
It's a good game.
Very.
It's definitely better than I thought it was going to be. Like I said, I didn't know what this thing was even about. I didn't know what Alfred Chicken was. I mean, that's actually good because I didn't have any expectations on the game being any good.
I was gonna say, you probably fired this up and you're like, yeah, whatever, just another shitty fucking... Oh, wow. Like...
And this game isn't awful.
I gotta say, I'm impressed with just the level design and... Actually, not even gonna bitch. Music? Pretty fucking good.
The music is good. Like, it was well done. Game's kind of short. I mean, from what I understand, and after I played the game, I did some more research on it. The Game Boy version is actually longer.
Really?
Kind of confused as to why the Game Boy...
Game Boy 1?
Yeah, the first Game Boy.
Maybe because Super Mario Land was so good. This is the last boss?
Yeah, well, you gotta do this weird, like, fake Gallagher ripoff thing first. Then just...
What the fuck? That's stupid. That's ignorant. Oh, and you gotta fight this dickbag again? What the fuck?
Yeah, so this guy sucks, dude. Alright, so this version of him, he sends out like a question mark somewhere, and he'll go to the question mark. Sometimes he's really fast, sometimes he's really slow. So if you get caught in his path, you're dead. There's no, because you're so slow in comparison to him.
Yeah.
He's always gonna catch up to you. So you'll see how the fight.
That was the 8-bit attitude. Right. Fuck you. That was the 8-bit. It was like arcades where it's like you're gonna take this hit. Fuck you.
Good luck. So you saw like whenever the question mark comes on the screen, he'll go toward it. That's like his pattern. But I mean, because you gotta hit this guy 30 times. Like just think of that. 30 times you have to just hit this dude.
I couldn't do that if I was 12. And I wouldn't even break it down to 30 times. I'd be like, this guy's fucking impossible. I'm gonna go get it quick. That only counted as one, right? Whoa! What?
Are you still watching?
Yeah, it restarted on me.
Oh. But the whole video restarted on you?
No, we're back at the...
Oh, okay.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, see, the thing is, you know, you've been gone for a second, and I'm still, like, nowhere near closer to beating this stupid guy.
Yeah.
so you have to hit him 30 times, then,
This is gonna be fun to figure out how the fuck to work this video into audio. Just saying.
Also, we can talk to Oscar or something. You can figure something out.
Good test run though. This will work.
Yeah, well, that's what I kind of figured. This would be something just to see where we're at as far as like what we're doing.
This takes like forever. This is like the worst boss ever. This is fucking brutal.
Alright, so here's you think it's the end, but now you have to alright, so you have to shoot that thing. So that you know, the little bomb thing just flies around the screen like kind of randomly. Every time you hit the thing, it shoots at you. But see the pattern I have to run? Like it, and like for being as slow as this character is, it's
oh my god.
It's rough, dude. It was such a hard fight. Because you're so slow. Like you're useless.
The direct end of Mega Man 2 where it's like, fuck you.
Okay, let's see. So yeah, that's the end of the game. Then you go, like a little bonus area. You just get a bunch of stars. You get extra lives or something. Kind of useless to give you extra lives.
That's if it matters since you just beat the game.
Yeah. It's like getting the orb at the end of Castlevania. You really need the orb. You beat the game. You need to pick the orb.
Alfred, you've done well. I'm a sunflower.
Your quest is over. And I get like a kiss of a heart or something. So that's my girlfriend. I was trying to save her. I got her back.
Hand job.
But since I picked up all of the water cans in the game, I get like a special ending, which will happen after the credits. So see, I ended up with 15 lives extra.
You never died. That was amazing.
No.
Dude, if I was a little kid and I played that game, I would have died like a million. I never would have finished this game. This would have been one of those games that I had up north that I never finished.
This game was fun, dude. It was a good game. So I didn't tell you when we were frisbee golfing, my friend got stuck up in a tree. He was 15 feet up in the air.
How the fuck did he? Why?
He was trying to get his frisbee down. There was no sticks. He had to climb and get it.
That's hilarious. He had it coming.
He was a solid 15 feet up in the, in the tree. I tried to make him throw it from the tree when he got it, but he dropped it. So I think if somehow I ended up visiting you, we need to go frisbee golfing. And you have to use an actual frisbee. You can't use your stupid cheating thing.
Aerobies are the shit. Like my
cheating.
Balls. Dildo. You're a dildo.
I see. So thanks for playing. And this is like, you think it's the end? Or you just think that's the end?
But
and then, oh no, the asshole's back.
What?
To be continued in Super Alfred Chicken for the Super Nintendo, which I don't have, so I can't play.
I'm gonna look for that.
Then the game just starts over.